I was very clear that I wanted to be earning 6 figures, but working part-time. So I burned out in corporate. I was working so many hours, my health was suffering, and they gave me the ultimatum. So I had to leave. So I basically never wanted to be in that situation again. I'm just like, look, I want to set up my own independent income, but I want it to be 6 figures. Well, not really. I don't think it was difficult to start a business online, but it was difficult to find a business that ticked my boxes. Now, first of all, I didn't even know what an online business was. So it meant I went looking for options. I had to overcome my fear of, I don't know how to do this. I've never had a business before. I'm not tech savvy. When I looked at the business presentations, I seriously just pulled them apart. I looked at about 9 different businesses, and there's only one that I found that stacks up. And that's, of course, the business that I do now. So it wasn't difficult to start the business because all the training and support, the systems, everything is in place with the business that I do. It was difficult to find a business that I thought actually worked, where the people are telling the truth and where I could see the system and go, oh, that makes sense. Yep, I can see how that works. Or, I look at the figures, I look at the maths of it and go, yep, I can see how that works. Yeah, absolutely. I earn the 6 figures, I earn it part-time, I have control over my time, so I choose what I'm doing every day. It's school holidays at the moment, so it means I have time with my family. It means, I'm going to a holiday house for the next week. Now, I can take the business anywhere if I want to. I can work from anywhere if I want to. That doesn't mean I decide to, because I love to have the lifestyle and just freedom, going to the beach, going out for meals, having fun. So the money is there, the time is there. It means I can look after my health as well and the well-being of my family. But a lot of it is actually the things that money can't buy. So it's the transformation that I've gone through. I have used the products of the business, personal development, to absolutely transform. So really looking at myself and, who I was being, how I'd sort of got myself into this hole of feeling so defeated and like a victim, and, coming out of that. Now, that didn't happen overnight. It is a journey, but I really, really wanted to transform my life, transform myself, transform my health, transform my relationships as well. So I got stuck into the personal development products. I gave myself a chance to learn and to grow and to break through the things that have been holding me back all of my life. So my biggest months here have been $51,000 US. Now that is a lot of money. In Aussie dollars, it's like 70 to 75,000. Now to be earning that sort of money, and even to be making the 10K a month initially, like I did that within my 6th month, was my first 10K month. So even to do that, I really, really needed to break through, and look at what was holding me back and what sort of life do I want, but am I willing to do something to get it? Am I willing to look at myself and how I'm holding myself back? Am I willing to try something new? Am I willing to see new possibilities? So the personal growth, that liberation, that has been phenomenal for me. And so of course that has changed my life and also the lives of those around me. So it's been really astounding. So I'd found the business that I'm like, yes, that ticks my boxes. That can get me where I want to go. And even though I loved it, I'm just like, oh, does it really work? Are the people telling the truth? Are the products good? I didn't want to waste my time and money again. I didn't want to dream again. I didn't want to put myself out there and take this plunge and then fail again. So yes, I was really skeptical, but I knew this was a possibility for me. So I just kept asking questions of the people and of the business until I got to the point of going, yep, okay, this is legit, this is great, this is what I'm doing, and then I went for it. Look, I don't think everyone can do it. I think it comes down to two things. It comes down to, firstly, do they have the desire? Like, are they going to be willing to overcome the obstacles? Because being an entrepreneur, it's new. There's things to learn. So you actually need to be willing to learn and not give up on yourself and not give up on your dreams. I mean, if you want the dreams, if you want the wow life, if you want the time freedom, the money freedom, the personal freedom, location freedom, whatever it is, the giving, like just endless giving and blessing people. If you want all of that, it means you can't keep doing the same thing you've always done and expect the same result, right? That is the definition of insanity. So you need to have a desire that's big enough to get you to overcome any hurdles and for you to overcome your fears. The second thing is you need to be teachable. You need to be willing to learn. You need to be willing to grow. You need to be willing to step out of your comfort zone and try something new, or even just think about something new. So I think choosing the business model is really important, okay? Because I had chosen other business models that didn't work, and I've seen a lot of business models that I think do not work. So you need to be very smart about what business model you choose. But added to that, it comes back to your desire and your teachability. You can have the best business model in the world, but if you're not going to put in the time and the effort, if you're not going to grow yourself, it means you're not going to achieve. Now, my income has always been relative to my personal growth level. So when I had the 50K months, it's because I'd been earning 10K, 15K a month. And I'm just like, there's other people earning 50K and 100K a month. Well, they're following the same business model as me. So if they can do it, that means I can do it. So that means it's not the business model that's the problem. It's actually me that's the problem. So I need to look at myself and I need to work out how I'm holding myself back and what I need to address and discover in order to break through. So that's what I did. I used the products of the business. I made a decision. And 6 weeks later, I had my first 51,000 US profit month. It was amazing, life-changing. So I think really it comes back to what you want and what you're willing to do to get it.